Hello everybody, this is Michelle Brown Stafford and I'm coming to you once again from giftedspirit.com with the latest and greatest happenings at the website. Thank you all so much. I want to start off by saying for all your loving emails. Oh my God, it's just been overwhelming. Of course, you guys know that we've had these CNN airings for the month of January, which has been kind of like ridiculous. But we are so grateful because apparently there are so many others who see value in what we're doing here at Gifted Spirit, or in our story, first of all, duh. And then so many of you have signed on as members for the free membership, and we're glad to have you aboard, okay? The other thing is, my God, can I say that there's been, well, obviously you guys know, the ones who've been with me since, for a while, since 2008 or 2009, there has been a hiatus. And I do apologize for that, but you guys know that usually when there is a hiatus that I come back with some big news. And I have quite a bit of things to share with you. But before we even get into all of that, I wanted to post this video immediately because we've been getting a lot of questions about the whole thing of what do you do with your advanced preschooler or kindergartner. And let me just say, ladies and gentlemen, friends, you guys know that at that age, because of the explosive things that are taking place in the child's mind or brain at that time, that they are all about energy, okay? And my thing is, look, don't fight it. Just go along with it, which means find some exciting ways to engage them, and then you're going to move them forward, all right? That's what they are all about, especially at that age. They just want to take in as much as they can, as fast as they can do it, and they need you to pretty much facilitate that process, okay? So this is what I'm going to recommend that you do. Now, I've been very consistent about this in terms of getting a curriculum. Now, you can find them everywhere, a free one online. One of my favorites is, at scholastic.com. You can find out what a first grader needs to know before they begin the first grade. So if you know that your child is pretty much advanced as a preschooler, kindergartner, get that curriculum or that listing. Use it as a checklist, again, what first graders should know, and continue to move them forward, all right? Now, in doing that, I'm going to also give you some resources that you can use, and I'm very, again, consistent about this because, again, kids at that age, all about the energy, and publishers know that colors, vibrancy is really what gets them involved, gets their attention, all right? So look for workbooks. I used to love Spectrum, I believe it was. Yeah. You can find them at any Barnes & Nobles or a teacher resource store here in Atlanta. I love Schoolbox, and so because we used to go there all the time. So you might want to check those out. But look for, again, kindergarten and first grade, all right, to see where your child is. They also have little assessment tests that you can do in the workbook. You can use that for your child to see where they are. Also, I'm going to recommend computer programs like our favorite was Jumpstart, Learning Adventures, or is it Knowledge Adventures? I forget. But Jumpstart was certainly one that my kids, I used to have to just try to pull them off or pull them away from it because they loved it so much and they were learning. And, ladies and gentlemen, it's self-regulated, meaning that once your child masters a concept, that the program actually moves them along, okay? So they are really moving along, learning, and having fun at the same time. Another one I'm going to recommend is an educational toy. One of my favorite ones were those made by VTech at the time. The kids loved it. And whenever I wasn't working with them one-on-one, they would grab it and have fun with that. So you might want to give those things a try. Leapfrog, don't know if that was made by VTech, but that's an example of what I'm talking about, okay? And the last thing I want to recommend, of course, are, what's the other thing? Oh, things like Sesame Street or DVDs, whatever you can find either on YouTube relating to working with your child at that age. Because once again, ladies and gentlemen, trust me, if you have a fast learner, the best thing you can do after you've given them repetitive stuff and after they've demonstrated that they've learned it, move them along. You are at home working with your kids, okay? So you have so much freedom. There's no need to employ the same mechanism or processes that's going on in school where there's like a mass of kids at home. Let your child be who they are. Once again, that environment must reflect who they are at all times for you to help them to realize their potential. Okay, so That's the free advice coming from Michelle Brown Stafford here at giftedspirit.com. And as always, to your child's success.